Hello everyone, welcome back. Your boy Chris Paris here. I've been loving the requests, guys. I'm loving them. I'm seeing them. I think it's really cool. I'm getting requests from all over the world for various topics you guys would like me to discuss. It's really cool. I'm going to do the best I can, all right? Time is obviously limited. You can't do much on these little mini videos for Facebook or YouTube, but it's really cool, so I'll try my best. Okay, all right. Many of you have requested actually a little clarification on MEN, multiple endocrine neoplasia, which is cool because I could break that down in about a few minutes. So multiple endocrine neoplasia, men, who needs a man? Anyone need a man? You know, I have women tell me I don't even know what to do with one, but how many men are there? There's one man, there's two men, is there two and A man, is there two and B man? How many men are there? A lot of men out there, right? So how many men do you want? You want one man? Okay, we'll talk about one man, right? MEN1, multiple endocrine neoplasia type 1, also known as the terrible P's, right? Pituitary, pancreas, parathyroid. Let's remember this. It's pituitary adenomas, parathyroid hyperplasia, not parathyroid adenomas. That's incorrect. Pathologically, it's parathyroid hyperplasia and pancreatic tumors, but not carcinoma. It's pancreatic endocrine tumors, things like insulinoma, things like glucagonomas, VIPomas, the most common of which is gastrinoma, Zollinger-Ellison syndrome. That's what you see in MEN type 1. You do not need all three elements to make the diagnosis. All you need is one or two of them. And the mutation associated with MEN1, who knows? Anybody? Anyone? It's called the menin mutation, M-E-N-I-N. The menin mutation, which is actually a tumor suppressor gene, which is mutated. So in other words, for MEN1, you need two hits, right? Because it's a tumor suppressor, right? For tumor suppressors, you need 2 hits. For proto-oncogenes, you only need 1 mutation, 1 hit, right? So that's MEN1. Now what about 2 men? Anyone want 2 men? Anybody? 2 men. MEN2 is parathyroid hyperplasia again, pheochromocytomas, right? And medullary carcinoma of the thyroid. So parathyroid hyperplasia, medullary carcinoma of the thyroid, and a pheochromocytoma. That is 2A. That is 2A. 2B is you take away the parathyroid hyperplasia, take it out, and what do you add? Fibromas. Fibromas, neural sheath tumors, skin things of that nature. The mutation associated with MEN2, A or B, is the RET mutation, the RET proto-oncogene mutation. That's the one associated with that. For MEN2, right, RET proto-oncogene. Interestingly enough, isolated medullary carcinoma of the thyroid. Isolated medullary carcinoma of the thyroid is also an RET mutation-based cancer, interestingly enough. So RET, guys, in case you guys didn't know, is the most prevalent mutation in human malignancy overall. How do we treat the MENs? Basically, it's surgical disease, guys. You know, parathyroid hyperplasia, you're going to operate on 3 glands, 3.5 glands. If you have pancreatic endocrine tumors, you're going to remove them. If you have pituitary tumors, you're going to remove them. If you have pheochromocytoma, you're going to alpha block, and then you're going to remove them. Get my point? This is basically surgical disease. Not much you could do about any of them. You basically just chase the tumors, you find them, and then you remove them. In general, they are benign. It's not really considered a malignant state per se, but in theory, you could have endocrine malignancy. You could have a malignant pheochromocytoma. You could have a malignant parathyroid hyperplasia carcinoma. Very, very rare, but it could happen. Pituitary, etc., etc. The only real direct malignancy is medullary carcinoma of the thyroid, and it is a relatively malignant tumor compared to the other thyroid cancers, papillary and follicular, right? But luckily, it's very rare. It's also 2% of cases is medullary carcinoma. All right. So that's a short breakdown on the MEN, the men syndromes. Okay. Keep the requests coming, guys. I just thought of the idea yesterday to put up a request line, and it worked. So it's fantastic. Keep them coming. The residency season's coming to an end. I know we finished pretty much our interviews at Brookdale and Winthrop, both here. Winthrop is in the match, but Brookdale is not. So, but hit me up. I'm curious. Some of you have already hit me up and let me know whether you've pre-matched or whether you have a lot of interviews and where you've interviewed and so on. It's great. Keep it coming. I'd love to see how you guys are doing. For those of you that are applying next year, kick the board's ass, guys. Kick it. Gotta kill it. Gotta kill it. For the residency out there, you have medicine boards coming up in August. You gotta start reviewing now. You have medicine boards coming up in August. All right. Otherwise, guys, always a pleasure. I saw your list. I will keep seeing your list of requests. Keep them coming. And I will do my best to accommodate you. All right? Love you guys. See you soon. Peace.